Today we're joined by a special guest. She is a big 2K fan, a Pelicans season ticket holder, and an award-winning New York Times best-selling author. Angie Thomas, welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Your favorite team, that's the NBA. New Orleans Pelicans are off to a great start this season. What are your thoughts on the Pelicans so far?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Nets. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, the Heat, just a few spots below there.
And right now for the Nets, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Clint Capella is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Nets, Simmons is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Simmons with it. In the game against Boston, very impressive. McGee's shot is off. Green taking his time here. The pass to Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Bogdanovich passes to Porter. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Miami. Green dishes to Covington. Giannis high post. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One shot. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here's Green. Covington finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Simmons looking it over. Bogdanovich inside, working on Green, and Brooklyn turns it over again. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. One thing he wants to do is prevent Ben Simmons from getting downhill. Coach said with his speed, handle, and vision, he'll pick you apart if you let him run the court unimpeded. They're going to try to pick him up the minute he receives the ball, Kevin, but that's easier said than done. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Brooklyn has possession, following the score by Miami. Bogdanovich against Lowry. And Bogdanovich kicks to Porter. They need this. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And the dunk by Capella.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Boston Celtics. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hield from outside. Good on the triple.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Lowry against Simmons. Covington inside the line. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Hield outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now, here's Lowry. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Covington. Passes it to Lowry. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Heat. Second shot opportunity, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. Great D that time from Giannis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Simmons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-pointer, Hield. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. And here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run here. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, it's almost a sure thing when Kyle Lowry decides to drive hard to the cup. What a tremendous finisher on the move.
Hield with the bucket. Now Lowry averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Pass to Giannis. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Brooklyn. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. Lowry against Bogdanovich.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the wide open shot from Green. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Bogdanovich kicks to McGee. Hield against Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Both free throws good from Heel.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Lowry. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Covington. Pass to Capella. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Lowry. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got 7 points.
Well, this guy can navigate around a basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot, turn the lights out.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Vonleh's checked in for the Nets. And Miami with a change here, too. Nunn's checked in. Bamba passes to Pokusevski. And here is Garland. Knocks it loose. In transition, here comes Miami. Giannis passes to Nunn. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Feeds to Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bamba. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Capella, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Robert Covington.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Noah Vonleh. And here is Garland. No points in the game yet for him. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Ahead, here's Harris. Finished off the break. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Garland. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston. Pokusevski can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 34 points in the win against Golden State.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bamba. Good on both. The Heat leading by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. That's a 2 from Hield. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Giannis outside. Lowry from outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Nets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now, here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Vonleh dishes to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Antetokounmpo finds Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Free throw good, Portis. He hits both from the stripe. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 11. Garland, the pass to Hield. He kicks to Garland. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Lowry has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Lowry's got 13 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Hield kicks to Garland. Vonleh dishes to Garland. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 13. Harris outside. Portis trying to free himself. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Bamba. He dishes it to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Hield from outside. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Lowry. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Garland. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Hield. Good work defensively by Lowry. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat. They lead by 11. Harris, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Garland leading the charge.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Antetokounmpo up top. Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for Miami. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action after this word. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Hield. Vonleh's out there with Mohamed Bamba. And there's Garland. And it's Pokusevski in at the 3. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Miami. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nunn kicks to Jackson. Fires from deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Nets trail by 11. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Nunn passes to Capella. Jackson down low. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Harris against Simmons. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Robert Covington's checked in for Miami. Green comes in for Kendrick Nunn. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Garland the pass to Simmons. A floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
The Heat making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Simmons drops them both. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Bogdanovich wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovich has got 6 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson looking it over. Passes it to Green. Back to Jackson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green kicks to Antetokounmpo. Offline with his three. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Garland the pass to Simmons. Hook shot. Crowder pulls it in. Miami's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Covington's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Outside, Simmons. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Garland with it. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. A three from Simmons.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Outside Jackson. Lobs it up for Crowder.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And here's Covington from the arc. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Crowder kicks to Covington. Now Green. 9 points last game out. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Porter. McGee with the block. And Garland has it in the corner. Fades. McGee's shot is off. Miami leading by 7. Outside Jackson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Jackson. Kicks it to Covington. There's Green with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Simmons against Covington. Garland the pass to Simmons. Bogdanovich left side. Porter in the corner. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Covington kicks to Green. And here's Covington. 9-point game is last outing. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Heat with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jackson. Hield finds Simmons. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Simmons against Lowry. To the middle, stolen by Bamba. In transition, here come the Nets. Three-pointer, Hield. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Lowry against Simmons. The pass to Giannis. Outside for Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Covington following the bucket by the Nets. 5 on the clock. Over Vonleh. Covington's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
In the corner, Simmons with it. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Miami now. Portis, the pass to Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Portis to stop the drought. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Outside, Simmons. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Giannis kicks to Green. Pass to Lowry. Bamba with the block. They get it back. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Pass to Simmons. Back to Hield. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Pakusevsky. Over Green. Offensive rebound. Vonleh. A miss that time would have put him up.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Simmons. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage looks the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Heat with some changes. Joe Harris comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Kendrick Nunn in for Green.
One shot.
That's good from Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Portis finds Nunn. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. There's the pass to Nunn. To stop the run, it's blocked. Passes to Bamba. Now the dish to Hield. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a big-time first quarter from Buddy Hield. He had 21 points. And, guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin in recent years, but the sharpshooter Buddy Hield is one of those young gunners rising to fill that void, Jet.
Yeah, fantastic shooting numbers to start his career. He's got the green light. He's got to get more proficient in the in-between game, in the layup game. But his three is unbelievable.
Earth green, vomit green, lime green, pale green. You don't get much greener than that. Nowadays, shooters like him, all you can eat.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Antetokounmpo is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Green in at the 2. Simmons against Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3, Covington. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And Brooklyn making a change here. McGee's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. The Heat trail by 3. Off the inbound pass. Covington's shot is off.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Outside, Porter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, here's McGee, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Miami called for the foul. That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 5. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the dunk by Giannis.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to...
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Lowry against Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Dishes to Hield. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hield against Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giannis. Drops it in from 11 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Porter passes to McGee. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Green. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops. And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And Simmons kicks to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 5.
So you have got to be in the space of Otto Porter coming off the screen, or he will make you pay.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Porter. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 17 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Three-pointer, Hield. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside Lowry. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. The feed to Porter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. Garland, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Crowder, he's checked in for the Heat. On defense, Miami. It's a 5-point game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Lowry. Averaging about 23 points per, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Capella, the pass to Green. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Capella.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the pass to Porter. To the paint. Healed against Capella. And then Healed with the dunk.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Fades away. 3-pointer. Crowder. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Outside Bogdanovich. Healed outside. Lowry brings the double. It's Porter outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by McGee. They double him with Green. To the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Lowry. He's got 17. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Porter against Giannis. The kick out to Crowder. Clock is at 3. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 7. Pokusevski, the pass to Porter. Pass to McGee. Over Lowry. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Lowry kicks to none. They could use a bucket. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Pokusevski. Capella covering. McGee's shot is off. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Crowder. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. The Heat have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Giannis kicks to Nunn. Pass to Capella. Crowder the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Timeout.
Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Now, Crowder is not going to be disrupted. This guy has razor-sharp focus on contested opportunities.
Timeout called the Nets. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Vonleh comes in for Porter. Portis, he's checked in for the Heat. Joe Harris comes in for Crowder. Garland with it. He has 7. Here's Bogdanovich. Off with the layup. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
When Kyle Lowry is cooking, his teammates actively look for him.
Now the pass to Bamba. He kicks it to Garland. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich inside. Lowry covering. Here's Pokusevski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The Heat making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Nunn against Bogdanovich. Nunn passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Capella. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Nunn. No good on the 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Bogdanovich dishes to Simmons. 1:21 left to play in the third. Back to Bogdanovich. And the Nets miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Harris against Bogdanovich. Harris, no good.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's Bamba, and Capella sends it back. Now Nunn. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Harris has got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry drawing the double team. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Lowry against Bogdanovich. There's the 3. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Ben Simmons is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the power forward. Outside for Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Harris looking it over. To tie it up. But he gets it back. Back to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. For 3, Covington. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Green, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And Brooklyn has possession. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Hield with it and guarded by Capella. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Covington with the bucket.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And for the Nets, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. None against Simmons. To the middle. Here's Hield. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Nunn. Kicks it out to Covington to take the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Capella sends it back. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Green finds Harris. Pass to Nunn. Over Simmons. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And he makes the first. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nunn kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Simmons passes to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in just the second half. And the pass to Covington. Here's Nunn. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Porter's checked in.
One shot.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Hield. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Green passes to Covington. They kick it out to Green. Knocks down the three ball. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
And here is Simmons. Porter dishes to Hield. There's the double team with Covington. 4 on the shot clock. Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Floats it up for Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Hield outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Green. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami.
Sometimes when a guy is the 46th pick, as Danny Green was back in 2009, he can become an afterthought. But what does he go out and do? In just his 5th NBA season, he wins a championship with the Spurs.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Boston Celtics.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lowry drives in. It's Covington on the wing, covered by Hield. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Lowry from 8. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Nets trail by 7. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hield's got 34.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Giannis passes to Covington. Here's Green. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Simmons against Covington. Outside, Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Robert Covington picks one up.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And he's good on the second. Here's Capella. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
No one covering. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Green. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And McGee kicks to Simmons. They kick out to Hield. Bogdanovich passes to Porter. With the teardrop, that ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Lowry. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to Hield. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Covington against Bogdanovich. Pass to Giannis. From past the arc. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And there's the pass to Hield. The kick out to Porter. The 3-ball buries it from 3-point range. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Otto Porter has become a 3-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Simmons against Lowry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes in there.
Timeout.
Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. I told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Capella. Free throw drops for Heel. Both free throws good from Heel. The Heat leading by 7. Right side Lowry. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Healed outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hield's got 38 points.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Porter. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points. Covington against Hield. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Heat shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Lowry against Simmons. Count it, good. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
You know this, a guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
That's a 2 from Hield. He squares up and sinks it. Hield's got 40 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Miami.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
I watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Giannis against McGee. Passes it to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Leonard brings the double team, and it's sent back by Leonard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McGee against Giannis. Inside, Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Heat lead by 16. Now here's Simmons. He dishes it to Hield. Here's McGee. No good there.
Well, this guy has a reputation for being a lockdown defender. Danny Green takes great pride in making it hard on the offense.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, what message does a win like this send to the rest of the league?
I think as a team we played really hard. We moved the ball real well, and we made.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.